things are happening, they'd change them real fast.
Okay, would any of you feel the need to introduce any new legislation to handle this particular issue? And just speak right up if you do. We seem to feel that the FCC is on the right track, but do any of you have any further idea to how to monitor this? You know, it's like policing ourselves in all of this.
The TV stations can police their own selves too, across the nation. They don't have to publish everything that comes across.
Anybody else got an idea on this one for additional action of any sort?
I just think we need to enforce the laws that we have on the books, the morality laws, and it'll make a difference.
And keep it so that there is a local standard. The question is whether, you know, in the case of Miller versus California, a case that sort of established the law in this area, is whether it violates community standards. And the good news about that is that community standards differ. And here in Spartanburg and Greenville, community standards may be more strict than they are in San Francisco. And that's good because it means that people that put smut on the air have to always worry whether they're in a Spartanburg or a Greenville rather than San Francisco. It usually cools their appetites a little bit.
I want to take you back to the jobs issue for just a moment and follow up a little on that and give you just a few seconds for response on this before we go to our next question. Is it the federal government's responsibility to create jobs or to save jobs? What would you as a congressperson do in this? What would you do? Carol?
Well, I don't think it's the federal government's area to save jobs, but they shouldn't be causing us to lose them either. Right now, we have people that are, I'm Employment Security Commissioner, we have 1,100 people a week falling off of the rolls, not because they have new jobs, but because they've exhausted benefits. We've got to start giving people and companies tax breaks, the small business, so that they can put more people to work and get this economy rolling.
Mr. Adams, what should a congressperson do about jobs?
The federal government has got to get off the backs of our industry. We haven't built a refinery here in 20 years because of the regulations that has been put on them. They can't afford to. We have got to quit taxing them so much, and we've got to give them a break, give them free hand to start their industry up.
Okay, Mr. Inglis, would you see yourself as a job creator?
I think that the important thing for the federal government to be doing is to be focused on innovation. The key for us in America in keeping up with the rest of the world and staying in a good position is to innovate. And one local example of that is that we pursue with full force the ICAR, the International Center for Automotive Research, the Clemson Auto Research Park, which I think will be at the cutting edge of that kind of innovation in the automobile industry. And that's the kind of thing the federal government should be doing.
All right, thank you. Well, we'll talk about which issues are at the top of these candidates' agendas when our Campaign 2004 Voice of the Voter Special continues.
New Hondas always cost less at Dick Brooks Honda in Greer. Pay just $9.99 down and only $159 per month for a new 04 Honda Civic VP, not a lease. At Dick Brooks Honda in Greer, all we do is discount Hondas.
I'm Thomas Ravenel, and I approve this message. Faith, freedom, family, values that guide our lives. But liberal judges are waging a cultural war against America, assaulting the bedrock principles of our nation. Activist judges legislating from the bench, taking God out of the Pledge of Allegiance, threatening free speech in our church pulpits, undermining the sanctity of marriage. In the Senate, I'll stand for our values and fight for our convictions. Conservative ideas, honest answers. That's what we need in the Senate.
Wouldn't it be great if you never had to choose between want and need? Now at Rhodes Furniture, it's so easy to have both. Now through Sunday only, we'll give you 15% off the item of your choice. 15% off our already guaranteed lowest prices. Plus, no interest all the way to 2007. It's that simple. It's that straightforward. Now through Sunday only at Rhodes Furniture. Right where you live.
Mark McGuire. They call him Big Mac. And guess what his favorite hamburger is? The Hardee's half-pound thick burger. Because some guys don't like eating a pound of bread to get a half pound of meat.
Buy one ticket and get one free with a coupon from Ingles. Six Flags over Georgia. It's playtime.
The Mother's Day sale at Goodies continues with incredible savings on all her favorite brands, like entire stock of Mrs. and Special Sizes related separates by Erica, 50% off. Entire stock Mrs. and Special Sizes sportswear by Duckhead, 40% off.
Low prices and quality you can count on.
Entire stock Mrs. and Special Sizes casual and career branded related separates, 40 to 50% off. And 50% off all women's sandals. Plus, Thursday through Saturday, take an extra 10% off your purchase. Some exclusions apply. Goodies Mother's Day sale through Sunday.
New Hondas always cost less at Dick Brooks Honda in Greer. Pay just $9.99 down and just $239 per month for a new 04 Honda Accord LX. Not a lease. At Dick Brooks Honda in Greer, all we do is discount Hondas.
Welcome back. Our Campaign 2004 Voice of the Voter Special continues with the 3 Republican candidates for South Carolina's 4th District Congressional seat. We're going to talk platforms now. Candidates, we're going to give each of you some time to talk about the issues that are at the top of your agendas, your platforms. Mr. Adams, you first.
I have 3 agendas. Number 1 is the illegal immigrants in this country. They have got to be taken out of this country because they're costing us money in health care and other social issues that they get for free. Number 2, I want to impeach all judges, Supreme Court as well, that have violated their oath of office and made laws from the bench. Nowhere in the Constitution does it give the judge right to introduce international law. Our judges have done that. And number 3 is I want to put prayer and God back into our schools as well as our 10 Commandments.
All right, thank you, Mr. Adams. Mr. Ingles, how about you?
Well, I think this race is all about regaining clarity in the Republican Congress, and that's what really is involved here. 3 big areas, I think. 1 is balancing the budget, 2nd is better health care, and 3rd is stronger manufacturing. As to the first, balancing the budget, if we're going to keep the Democrats from taxing, we've got to keep ourselves from spending. It's very important that we rein in the federal budget deficit. Second thing about better health care, we've got some clarity on that with health savings accounts. The key for the next couple of Congresses will be to save those from people like Ted Kennedy that would like to kill them. And then the 3rd, stronger manufacturing, is about balancing our desire to trade with our realistic need to keep the strength of manufacturing here in the United States.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ingles. Ms. Wells.
I think to start off with, we're going to have to demand that we have a balanced budget, just like the state of South Carolina does. Because from the past, we can see that if they have the money or if they think they can get the money, they're going to spend it. And they're going to spend more than we have. I'm really concerned. I have 8 grandchildren, and that's one of the reasons I'm running. I'm concerned about the America that we're leaving for them. I don't think we need to be looking at this election or the next election, but we have to start looking forward to the next generation, because that's what's important at this point.
Thank you, Carol Wells, Bob Inglis, Jack Adams. We thank all of you for being with us tonight. And we want to remind you, too, that the 4th District Democratic candidates will join us for a similar forum in the coming weeks. Thanks for being with us tonight. Wish you a good evening.
Springtime weather means severe weather.
Be prepared with the most accurate weather technology in the upstate from Storm Team 7. With Advantage Live Doppler, Storm Team 7 can predict severe weather sooner, tracking dangerous conditions in real time so you know what's coming.
Another way News Channel 7 is on your side.
Take a shot for $1 million at the Touchstone Energy $1 Million Hole-in-One Shootout. Eagle Zone Driving Range, Greenville, May 14th through 16th.
Good food. Just one more thing to love about Outback, where you can enjoy our golden boomerang shrimp and our kickin' cyclone chicken. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Attention insects. You've destroyed destroyed my lawn from above and below, and you've attacked my family. I've tried and I've tried. Well, today, I am reclaiming my yard. Blade by precious blade!
Take back your lawn with new Bayer Advanced Complete Insect Killer. Only Complete combines the power of 2 chemistries to kill insects above and below the ground for up to 3 months, guaranteed. Finally, one product truly does it all. From Bayer Advanced at Lowe's and other garden retailers.
We're at CCB, the bank and the grocery store. Food, food, food. Big bag for me. T-bones, T-bones? Miss Cooper at the bank will say hello. Lollipops for the kids. Oh, a biscuit for me. She's so nice. I love this place, even if the branch is across from the vet.
Free business and personal checking. Free internet banking and bill payment. Free George Foreman grill. All for you at Central Carolina Bank. Call today.
I love this place.
When we go to the lake, we need to get there as fast as possible.
We go to Walmart Supercenter where we can get everything, get in, get out, get to the lake.
We use the Supercenter because it's quick, it's efficient, they have everything that you could need. When you have a large family like I do, you need great prices. Oh, the kids love the lake. They absolutely love
Can't get them to go home. We like to hang out, catch some sun.
Lots of eating, fishing, lots of fishing.
We go to the Supercenter because the sooner we get there, the more fun we have. The best times are at the lake.
Politicians of the past talk about terror with misleading ads attacking Jim DeMint. The facts? Senator Thurmond voted with Jim DeMint on this very same jobs bill. President Bush strongly supported it. And thanks to tough provisions added by Jim DeMint, our workers now send 126% more South Carolina products to China.
I'm Jim DeMint, and I approve this message because it's time to move past negative attacks and to build a better future.
Meteorologist Dan Bickford, News Channel 7 Daybreak.
Fiverr season finale and live reunion show, CBS Sunday.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight from Saturday Night Live, Tina Fey, director and star of Super Size Me, Morgan Spurlock, and all night long on 53rd Street, Diving Dog, plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, disgruntled employee, David Letterman.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to The Late Show. Are the cabs here yet? You know, every year this time, and it happens everywhere that you have high schools, which is most everywhere in North America, it's prom season. You know, prom season? And God, I hate prom season, and I'll tell you why. It brings back horrible, horrible memories for me at my prom. How many of you had horrible time at your prom? How many of you had I'm telling you, I can't begin to tell you how much it hurts and the scarring that it leaves to sit there while your date is making out with the limo driver. I can't even tell you. Here's a pretty good story. If you had to pick one story to kind of describe, to kind of coalesce, to kind of give people the indication of what is going wrong with the world today, it would be this one. There's a woman in California, she goes into a store and she orders a hot dog. She bites into the hot dog, and inside the hot dog, guess what? There's a bullet. There's a bullet in her hot dog, and I'm thinking, you know, this is not that unusual, because last night, honest to God, a guy pointed a wiener at me and he said, your money or your life. I swear to God that happened. A hot dog with a bullet in it. Here in New York City, that's called a hot dog with everything. Woo! I am still faced from yesterday, of Cinco de Mayo, and I went to... Cinco de Mayo, or as Britney Spears calls it, Lip Cinco de Mayo. Lip Cinco de Mayo. Lip Cinco de Mayo. But yesterday, at a Cinco de Mayo celebration, John Kerry spoke in Spanish, so he's now failed to articulate his messages in 2 languages. 2 languages. Tell the truth, how many of you here because you were hoping that tonight was my season finale? How many of you? It's a sad day for America. It's a sad day for television. Tonight is the final episode of Friends, ladies and gentlemen, as you know. And in the final episode, Rachel and Ross, who cares?